Good afternoon, everyone. It's time for science with Miss Collins. I want you to think back to last week and yesterday and remember all the things that we've been learning about plants. We've talked about all the different parts of the plant. We've talked about why they're important and what jobs they have. We talked a little bit about seeds yesterday and what seeds are and why they are important. Today, you are going to get a chance to watch Mrs. Collins plant some seeds that we are going to use in our first grade virtual classroom. Because I would like for us to observe a plant and how it grows, what the roots look like, what the stem looks like, what the leaves look like, and we might even grow a plant that produces a beautiful flower. Are you ready? All right, here we go. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to get my materials ready. I bought some soil at the store, and soil is the type of dirt that plants need to be planted in. So I put some soil in a clear plastic cup. That way, whenever we plant our seeds down in the cup, and if it's clear and see-through, we will be able to see the roots growing and be able to see what they look like. Because if you plant a seed down under the ground, are you able to see the roots? No, because that part of the plant stays underneath the ground. So this way, if we plant in a clear plastic cup, once the roots start growing, we will be able to see those really well. All right, so I have my clear plastic cup. I have my dirt or my soil. The next thing I need to plant a plant is seed. So I have chosen two different types of seeds that I would like to plant and observe as they grow. The first seed is a little bit bigger. I am going to be planting actually some beans. Okay, here's the picture of what a lima bean looks like. I actually have two of them, and I am going to, let me see those? I'm going to plant those, and I thought it would be fun to grow a beautiful flower. So these seeds are much smaller and they're very fragile. Let's see if you can see those seeds. There we go. These are called zinnia seeds, and they will grow into a beautiful flower, hopefully pretty quickly. That's my hope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these seeds and I'm going to plant them for you guys so that we can watch them grow. So here is my cup of soil. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to poke a little hole on one side of the cup. And I'm going to drop in my zinnia seeds. I'm not going to plant it too deep down because if I plant it too deep down, it will take longer to grow. All right, then I'm going to turn my cup around, and on the other side of my cup, I'm going to drop in the two lima beans. Okay, there's one there. I'll show you in just a second, and there's another one there. All right, can you see down in there? I have my zinnia seeds right here, and I have my two lima beans in there. So I made 3 holes. Now that I've planted my seeds, now I have to go back and I have to cover up my seeds. Covered up the hole. Now you can't see where my seeds are anymore, can you? All right, what do you think the next thing I'm going to need to do is? If you said give it some water, good thinking. So now I'm going to take my spray bottle. I'm not going to put a whole lot of water, just enough to get the soil wet. right, can you see me watering? Oh, let me move my keyboard so I don't get my computer wet. Our principal wouldn't be very happy if I got our computer wet. Let me try that again. All right, here's my cup. Okay, I'm gonna water it just to get the soil kind of wet. And give it a nice, good drink of water, because we've learned, what do plants need to grow? They need a home, they need soil. Well, check. They need water. Check. What else do they need to grow strong and healthy? That's right, sunlight. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more water. Get it nice and wet in there for the first time. All right, you guys. Now, where can I find sunlight? Outside my window, right? So I'm gonna take my cup that has soil, my planted seeds, which I've watered, and now I'm going to go put them in my window. Watch. Okay, I'm gonna take it right here. I'm gonna move my picture of my beautiful daughter. She can sit down here. My little statue, and I'm gonna sit our cup right here, and I'm going to even open the blinds a little bit more so the sunlight can really come in and shine down on my plant. And I'm going to leave it sitting right there so that we can watch it grow. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me today for our science lesson. I planted 2 types of seeds. I planted some zinnia seeds, which should grow into a beautiful flower. And I also planted a lima bean. Now, do you think they're going to grow overnight? No. It's going to take several days for these seeds to turn into plants. So, here's what Miss Collins is planning on doing. Every few days, I'll come back and I'll make another video for you. We'll look at our plants again to see if anything's happening. We'll give them a little bit more water, and then we'll put them back in the window. And as the plants start to grow, we will start talking about some things that we are seeing. Now, like I said in my slide today in the slideshow, ask Mom or Dad if you can plant seeds at home as well. All I used was a clear plastic cup, some soil, some seeds, and some water. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If Mom and Dad say that it's okay for you to plant some seeds, let me know, okay? I'm so excited to see. And if your Mom and Dad says, no, not at this time, I'm not ready to plant any seeds, well, that's okay too. That's what you have Miss Collins for. All right, everyone, I will see you soon, and I hope our plants start growing.